YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. Not the first time, but it's the second time around. Today, guys, I'm back with part 3 of my Ar9 build series. Today, I'll be going over some other parts I picked up. Honestly, I just got to work. I was tired. I wasn't even thinking about doing a video. I was really so anxious to put the stuff together. My wife was like, babe, you should do a video of the stuff you just got. I'm like, man, you know what? I am. So here we go, guys. Let's just jump straight into it. I picked up this Fortis Handguard. This is the Rev 2. Now, I was going to pick this same handguard up for my 300 blackout and anodized OD green, but they had a long wait time on Optics Planet. I think it was like 24 to 30 some days, and I was like, nah, I'm straight. But I did pick this up because it was in stock. This is the Rev 2 handguard by Fortis. This is the 6.7 inch. If you guys can see, it has a QD at the end and the front. Like I said, it's a 6.7 inch handguard. I picked that up. Well, I had this the other day. I just didn't go to the mailbox to get it. So that's one of the other things I picked up, the Fortis. And with this handguard, I already know what can I'm going to get. So the can will tuck slightly in here. That's why I went with the 5.5 inch barrel, because I will recess the suppressor just a little bit in here. So here we go right here. The Rev 2 from Fortis Manufacturing. That's the Rev 2. I also ordered this Fortis clutch. This is a single handed clutch. This is not ambidextrous, but it's left-handed. Even though I'm right-handed, I charge from the left. So if you guys can see, this is the Fortis clutch. I will be running this as well. And I also picked up this Stern Defense Ar9 boat carrier group. This is a hybrid. So this will allow you to run Glock pattern magazines and Colt style magazines. But if you look at the bottom, it has the shelf, so it's full auto rated. That is a plus for the Stern Defense boat carrier group. They make it reliable. So I also picked up this 8-ounce buffer weight for the Ar9. So together with the boat carrier group and this buffer weight, I'm going to be at 24 ounces, which is a little heavier. So I'm going heavier on this build because I do plan on suppressing it. So I wanted to make sure it's reliable, because if you know about AR9s, they can be finicky. But this is not my first rodeo building AR9s. Actually, this is my third AR9 build I'm building. So I'm not new to this building the AR9. So I already know how I go basically through trial and error. I done already went through all the trials and errors. So like now I know how to do a perfect combo to make it run reliably. So I picked up that as well. And that's all. So this Fortis handguard, let me tell you guys about this Fortis handguard. They send you this with the handguard, so that was dope. But let me tell you about this Fortis handguard. So I ordered this Fortis handguard the other day, last week. And it came the other day. Like I said in my part 2 video, I just didn't go to the mail and check it. But I was so angry because this handguard does not come with a barrel nut. This is the first handguard that I ever purchased that did not come with a barrel nut. You guys made me hot because I had everything to build this AR9, but now I gotta wait on a barrel nut. But it should be here Thursday. But that had me hot. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. I was so hot because now I gotta wait. So I had to go on Fortis website, order their barrel nut, because a lot of barrel nuts will not fit this one. I had 2 barrel nuts laying around, and neither one of them worked. So I had to literally order this from Fortis. And what made me even madder, the shipping costed more than a barrel nut. So now I'm waiting, but let me show you guys, because I did put the lure together already. I put the lure together the other day in my build series part 2. I told you guys I will be putting the lure together. So here's the lure together. And right now I am running a mil-spec trigger, but I do have the CAC Industries reduced power springs. I run them on all my stuff because I like them, and it do literally do what it says. reduce the power. So like it makes the trigger pull lighter. So right now I'm running this, but I do plan on changing this trigger. So later on down the line, stay tuned. I do have other parts coming for this. Like I'm not done. Like I'm really gonna deck this out because like I said, I do plan on running this as my traveling gun. So and it does take Glock mag. So you know 9 out of 10 I'm EDC in a Glock as well. So that's just you know I can swap mags between my handgun and my traveling setup, which is perfect. And I got a lot of Glock mags, so that's less thing I have to worry about buying more mags. So you guys can see this is the lure put together. Yes, sir. I can do a function check for you guys. I'm not gonna just let the hammer drop freely. Function check. But yes, sir. Thank you guys for watching. As always, like, comment, and subscribe. You know, not the first time, but it's the second time around. This is Build Series Part 3. The next series I will be showing you guys the completed version. Like I'm so ready to put this together and ready to go take it out to the range and run it. But like I told you guys, thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I'm out of here.